why Teen Spirit, that main riff, is harder than it seems. I've taught this many times to eager young students just like yourself, young or old, whatever, and it's always way harder. Let's go ahead and break down why. There's 3 key steps. Last one's pretty obvious. Second one might catch you. The rhythm, the main rhythm is a bit unusual, okay? So just muting my strings here to keep things very simple is going to be a basic rhythm like this. Down, 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 up. Again, it's down, 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 up. Okay? And so that rhythm is tricky. And that just takes some time. You don't see that a whole lot in a lot of music. So take your time with that. And the little bonus tip as to why that's hard is because that rhythm is actually broken up between 2 chords. Every time there's a changeover, it's always in the middle. Right? Which further complicates the whole thing. Now on top of that, you probably saw me do something a little interesting, and that there was a lot of muting with my left hand. Okay? And so here's what's happening. There's an up, down, up where my left hand is transitioning to the next chord. So it's got to be just light enough to where it can move to the next chord, but just on top of the strings enough to where it's just that. So I might recommend just practicing making that down strum only, making sure it's clean all the way through, so it's not this big, right? It's gonna be, you get that quick little up, down, up to make that first move from an F to a B flat power chord. Catch 2 down strums, and then if that wasn't enough, there's another down, up, muted. So from the B flat to the A flat power chord, where it all starts over again. Then you go back to your F. So it's this big circle, and that further complicates things. And so practicing muting with your left hand is very key. You can't do it with your right hand. It's got to be moving and chugging along. Which brings me to my final and third reason why that main riff is way harder than it sounds. Speed. This thing is fast, okay? So really be gracious with yourself. Lower the speed way down to half speed, bring it up to 75, and then eventually get to 100% speed. But don't rush it. I know you want to play at 100% and rock out. Don't. Trust me, okay? Because here's the actual speed, more or less. Right? So really slow it down. Get that to where it's really taking its time. Build each layer one at a time. I might recommend, if you're completely new to this, just get the power chords first. Just play them once. Just get that comfortable and clean. Not to mention, by the way, when you're playing that B flat, little bonus tip, you guys, you've got to be muting that A string. And same thing here, as well as the strings on top. So get your power chords really well. That's prerequisite number 1 for sure. But on top of that, work that rhythm by itself, and then start to combine those things and work it up slowly using these tips that I gave you today. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Go ahead and check out the free PDF guide on my Patreon to help you along with this exact riff that stumps so many guitar players. Thanks again.